Hello everybody. Today I'm going to talk about the dispersion in dicyanomethylene-thiophene conjugated polymers. And in the slides we can see there are two types we're going to talk. The compound number one is this polymer, and compound number two is the trans polymer. So first, I would introduce something about this thiophene compound. Basically, due to its extender framework, this fused thiophene is one of the most popular organic semiconductor material. And we actually, if you pay attention on the structure before, you can see we actually introduced a strong electron withdrawing group um, on those two isomers, and we use the Dept calculation to calculate the conjugate polymer dispersion. First, we have to think about what's this different structure and how this structure can affect the dispersion. So basically, this two compound has the sulfur and the uh, electron withdrawing group dicyanomethylene on the uh, either on the one side or on the different side. So we think if it's on the different sides, then the electron donating group can donate the electron to go through all the molecule. But if it's on the same side, it's just effect on the part of the molecule. So we expect if it can go through all the molecule, the conductivity could be better. So basically, we didn't working on the whole polymer because it's like so big polymer. So we just focus on one of the units and use the vast calculation make the for original file for the VASP, and then uh, we have this two structure showing uh, this one and this one is cis and the trans structure of our monomers, and then we measure the x and y value. Basically, this here is the x distance, and y is from here to here. And since it's a planar, so z is the value is 0, and we rotate the structure for the y-axis for 90 degrees uh, before we do the run the calculation. And here are our trans optimization movie. You can see it moves very slow, basically no move, and then suddenly it has some big movement, and then it stops. Basically, we can see if it doesn't move very fast, it means that it's very easy to get optimized. And for the cis, see it's get a larger movement for the whole bond and molecules. So in this, we can predict there could be a chance that the conductivity of the this is might be worse than the trans. So after the calculation done, we plug the key point value uh, with the homolumo energy, and we can see for the cis, is this lumo and homo looks pretty much the same shape, and but for the trans, it's totally different. The trans has a very small slope for the for the lumo and a big large slope for the homo. This figure we can use for the calculate the effective mass of electrons, and the LUMO basically we can see the equation in here. LUMO is for the to calculate the uh, effective mass of electrons, and the HOMO is for the effective mass of holes. Basically, the sharper the lobe, the worse the conductivity. So based on this structure, we can tell it's exactly like we predicted. The trans structure shows better conductivity than the cis isomer. And the band gap in here we can see is also for the cis it has 0.6 electron volts, and for the trans it only have 0.4. This means it's also on the other hand indicating the better conductivity for the trans. The conclusion, first we can see we proved that uh, for this isomer, the effective mass of electrons doesn't have much of a difference with the effective mass of hole. And but for the trans isomer, it's significantly larger, which indicating the better electron conductivity. And last, I will see this compound I got from our lab, and we do the cyclophotometry for this experiment for this compound, and actually experiment shows that the trans structure does have better conductivity than the cis, which is exactly the same results as I calculated.